Let's bring it. Oh, baby!
Peter Andre is having a revival.
Album's out today, ladies and gentlemen. Album's out today.
He's moving forward and is focusing on his career and his kids. Watch his music triumphs.
Proud of you.
Share the laughter and the tears.
Just 4 months just went full.
Follow Pete as he gives the performance of his life. And becomes a national phenomenon.
Man, it's so bad, it's so bad. This cannot be possible. Give me a kiss.
You can do it. You know you can do it.
Let the show begin.
It's the 14th of September and the day Pete's been working towards for the last 2 years, his album launch. Tonight, Pete will perform at an exclusive launch party in Soho.
Take back the city for yourself tonight.
But now, Pete's heading to a shopping centre in Shepherd's Bush to promote his eagerly awaited new album.
How you going, guys?
And as one of the most famous men in the country, everywhere that Peter goes, crowds follow.
How are you?
I feel good,
You're all
yeah.
free,
Yeah, I feel good today. Well, because my album got released today. Do you know I've not even... Can I have a copy of it? Just to sit. I've heard it once, I think. Oh, it's all done and dusted, eh? It's all done and dusted. I feel very proud of this one.
Just give us a shout.
I will do.
Album's out today, ladies and gentlemen. Album's out today. You know, I am nervous. It's a horrible time, isn't it? It's like waiting for... You know, it's like waiting for results, test results. So, but the public have been amazing anyway. So whatever happens, happens. It's in and out of my hands. Thank you, everyone that's bought it.
So how long have you been here?
About 4 hours.
4 hours? 5. That was it. 5 hours.
There's a drumming noise inside my head that starts when you're around. I swear that you should hear it. It makes such an almighty sound.
Pete has personally funded the comeback album, and if it charts in the top 10, he'll be able to do a nationwide tour.
The fans queuing up outside, we're screaming like
Yeah,
a
well,
glimpse.
this is great because, you know, obviously I'm here to open the store and, you know, it'd be great to meet some people and I love it. This is the stuff I love.
How are you anyway?
I'm really good. Obviously it's album release day, so a bit nervous.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Got the album launch tonight.
No, I'm coming tonight.
Are you
I
really?
Can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Have you done the ribbon before?
Yeah, I cut a ribbon once and cut it completely wrong once, which was really stupid. You can't cut a ribbon wrong, but I can. But today was fine. Let the show begin.
Take me with you.
Thank you. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for winding up, man. Thanks a lot.
Older brother Danny has flown over from Australia to share Pete's big day and is amazed by the resurgence in interest in
See you
him.
later.
Fantastic. It's like having deja vu all over again. You know, you never know if is it gonna happen again? Is it not? You know, whatever. And when it does, it's just like, you know, it's like the old days.
Hey,
I waited 15 years to
oh
meet
my
you.
God, give me a cuddle.
I think being so involved in it, as we all have been, and seeing all those experiences that he was writing about, and then seeing it all be pulled together to this point where it's here, it's in the store, and it's out there, and now it's up to the public. I just think is an amazing journey, and I just think you've just got to support him. You just hope it does well, and that it's well received.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
In just 3 hours' time, Pete will treat friends, family and 200 invited guests to an exclusive preview of tracks from the album. With the national press and music industry giants amongst his guests, Pete will need to prove he still has what it takes to make it second time round.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, brother, you all right?
Nice to see you. Hey, mate. How you doing?
Good, you all right? Ready for it?
I'm nervous, but yeah.
Despite the big night, Pete's thoughts are of his children who are spending time with their mother.
Princess, is that you? I love you so much. You've been a good girl. You want a strawberry barbecue? Well, when I see you on Wednesday, we can do a big strawberry barbecue, okay?
What's wrong with me?
After speaking to the kids, nerves kick in. Having had huge pop success in the 90s and lost it, this time Pete's taking nothing for granted.
Claire, how do you think the sales will be doing in the shops today?
Very good. We've got so much support out there, it's untrue.
I hope so. And everyone would know it's out, won't they? I mean, it's not as if they can't. Well, I know we haven't got posters and that, but they know.
Yeah, there's TV adverts.
What I'm really praying for is this album do well.
I know, but let me tell you something. You can't do any more than what you're doing. So what you need to do is don't do your usual way. You constantly keep checking and constantly keep checking. There's everyone. It's in the stores. It's available on download. You've got some big TVs. You're doing a massive acoustic set. You're going all around the country. You're doing signings and you're going in radio stations.
All you worry about, you just worry about you. They'll take over everything else.
As Pete begins to focus on his night, he hears news that ex-wife Katie has gone on television alleging he's been kissing another woman.
My mind's a bit all over the place at the moment. A lot of people have said I'm not sounding like myself at the minute. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things going on, a lot of accusations I'm getting thrown at me by another party. But you know what? I'm putting that shield around me and it's not able to pierce me anymore. It's just kind of darting off. So there's occasionally one gets a little through and it gets me down and then I perk up and I go, no, I'm a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but in this case I'm a fighter, not a lover. Oh, come on, ain't so bad, ain't so bad. Hey, ain't so bad, Rocky Balboa.
Coming up, it's showtime, but will Pete hit the high notes?
Or even try from your natural. It's there, baby.
And Pete's raw emotions flood out.
I think that's just 4 months just went boom.
At the Revelations album launch, Pete's backstage, nervously waiting to perform the most important gig of his comeback career.
All the press are coming. There are still people begging for tickets, and we've just had to say no now because we just haven't got any more space. I think Pete's a bit nervous.
I can't stop this feeling I've got. I know who I am and I know what I'm not.
Tonight, Pete wants nothing but perfection from his vocals, and voice coach Everest Pelias has been drafted in to help with the fine-tuning.
Relax. I feel too much tension. Relax. I want to see that belly come out. I know it's very flat. It's not like mine. Drop the jaw. Drop the jaw. Let's clean up. Open it up. Remember how we used to do it before? When you open up the throat. Ooh. Or even try from your natural. It's there. It's there, baby.
Thank you, my brother. Right, let's have fun.
Did you hear my voice quaking? It did go a bit, didn't it?
He's nervous. All this is what they call psychosomatic nerves. It's got nothing to do with his voice. He's a remarkable singer. He's got a wicked voice. You just heard him in there warming up. He's warming up like a trooper. I know he'll do well.
For each your own. For every man a religion.
Moments before I go on for my album launch, it's very acoustic. It's not, you know, up tempos, none of that rubbish, no dancing about. It's just pure vocal and guitars.
Face everybody and rude. Everything and no more.
You can do it right from the off. Loads of confidence. Really up. Okay? You can do it. You can do it. You know you can do it.
Forget everything and remember. For everything.
Hello, everybody.
Loads of confidence.
Yes.
Yep. They're all out there rooting for you. Okay? Okay, you can do it. No fiddling, no playing. Get yourself sorted and that's it.
So, without further ado, can we give a big Team Andre welcome to Mr. Peter Andre?
Good evening. Okay.
You think you got me figured out. You think you know what I'm about. Don't believe what you read, half of the things you see. Thought you figured this out by now.
Many of the lyrics are of a deeply personal nature, and Pete's struggling to keep his emotions under control.
Behind closed doors.
Thank you very much. Very, very nice to be here tonight, and I appreciate you all coming for this because it's been, I think it's been about 12 years since I had an album launch that I remember. And, you know, it was definitely a long time ago before I had any kind of response that I've been having lately, so I really appreciate that. This happens to be more relevant now than it was then, so let's have a listen.
Call the Doctor was written when Pete and Katie were going through a rocky patch, and since the breakup, this song is very raw.
It hurts because I was true to her. I'm regretting having anything to do with her. Now my heart's racing, I'm burning up and I'm pacing. She was my missus in the making. Watched her throw it all away. Now my mind's playing tricks on me, saying that I need her. It's much too late, I gotta leave her. No words left in me to somebody call me a doctor, cause this is an emergency.
Right, well, I'm definitely think I'm going to have a drink with you guys after this because I've been so stressed this last week trying to get this together. You know, I've got a lot to prove to the industry to become a credible artist. I understand that. I've never wanted everyone to just accept me straight away. But the fact is, tonight is happening. I'm here. I'm loving what's going to happen now. The keynote singers, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are amazing. And this song is probably the most special song on the album. It's about a very special person in my life. And what I thought was, because of the, you know, there are people that sing about their children, but I've never heard somebody sing about a child that taught them how to become a father before they became an actual dad, a biological dad. And this is what my Harvey did to me. He taught me this. And so it's my thank you to him. And when he gets older, I hope he hears it. I hope he understands it. At the moment, thank God he likes it. So this is Unconditional.
I was was already there, just in another place. Destiny hadn't brought us face to face.
Unconditional is particularly poignant for Pete's management team, who've witnessed the heartache Pete endured while creating this song.
So nervous, man. Did it sound alright?
Yeah. It's not easy, mate.
Amazing. Thank you, guys.
There you go.
Hey, welcome to the good life. Where we like the girls who ain't on TV because they got
proud of you.
The good life. So keep it coming with the bottles to see feel booze.
You know, it's funny because I got emotional in a couple of bits, so it wasn't perfect, but it was right because it was emotional.
There's a lot of emotion in the room tonight.
I think I told the story, do you?
Good life. The good life I live when I thought that I was gonna go crazy.
I'm impressed. I'm happy. That was unbelievable. I'm so proud of you. That was amazing. You've done a journey. Look at you. Look at you. Love you to bits. You're amazing. Right? Really, really proud of you.
Yeah, after everything you've gone through, to stand up there and deliver that acoustically, amazing. Right? Never forget that, right? That's you. You should build off that. You showed all your inner strength and everything you got about you.
You delivered. Yeah. Yeah? Good. Love you.
God, these last 4 months.
Well done, boys. Excellent.
I think that's just 4 months just went boom. No, it's just I had a lot to say without saying thanks, man.
Kindness is a weakness.
No, thanks, man. Sorry, it's just been a bit emotional. Like, this whole journey's been horrible. Ups and downs, hey?
Don't have a problem with compassion.
It's just been really hard.
Tell me what you're strong one to carry on.
This is more personal now, you know, because of what's been going on. So it's to see him rise above all the bullshit, really. It's just fantastic.
Oh, you're so amazing.
I've had my emotions. I had it with Neville. It's just 4 months, you know, it's just all...
I actually really thought you were going to lose it, Anne, when you were singing
Call the Doctor.
Call the Doctor halfway through.
Yeah, that's why I started going...
I could see all your cheeks and I was like, oh, please don't, please. You were brilliant.
It was definitely emotional.
lyrics by popular demand.
Pete's relieved to have made it through such an emotionally challenging day, and now he intends on celebrating his achievements.
I'm smiling tonight. Oh my God, there's some absolutely beautiful looking girls here tonight. And it doesn't mean I'm gonna do anything, or it means I'm gonna get a girlfriend. And I tell you what, my eyes are just going to the beat as well.
Next morning, Pete's about to embark on a huge promotional tour, beginning with a television appearance on This Morning.
All right, see you in a bit. Got a bit of a hangover, yes.
You had Nurofen today?
No. Oh, last night was great. I mean, the people, the response, it was all amazing, to be honest. Really was.
But it wasn't all good news yesterday. Pete's ex-wife gave a television interview alleging Pete has a secret girlfriend. Pete's prepared to put the record straight today should the subject arise.
Mate, so glad to see you again.
Good to see you, mate.
You okay? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much, Holly.
I could say that I'll always be here for you, but that would be a lie and quite a pointless thing to do.
Now, pop star, family man, tabloid favourite, and now This Morning reporter. It can only be this man.
I could say that I'll always have feelings for you, but I've got a life ahead of me.
So you're still having a crazy, crazy time at the moment. It seems that this kind of press attention over you and Katie just will not go away. How's things been the last couple of weeks?
Well, yes, it is. A lot of things do get made up.
Last night, I mean, Katie was on TV again on
Yes,
another
I did see
show,
it.
and she was talking about the fact that she saw you kissing somebody else.
Well, honestly. Okay.
Yeah.
Who do I look in the eye to...
Look me in the eye.
Let me just explain something, right? First of all, there is going to come a point I will meet someone. It hasn't happened yet, but it's a very clever thing. That's a very clever thing that she's done, because it means whoever I end up with in the future, that she's going to say, ah, see, I told you. You know, in that way, you might think you can't win, but it's just a silly little game. There's no point going tit for tat. At the end of the day...
Have you kissed anyone?
Well, just a little...
On the cheek, I might point out.
I thought he spoke beautifully. He was asked the questions that we knew were going to be asked, and he spoke very well, and he dealt with them very well, and I think he just continues to keep handling himself very well.
Well done. Brilliant, as always. Thank you.
Manager Nicola has tipped Pete off about some promising news concerning early album sales.
I've just been told that the midweek of my album is number 2. Number 2. I've only had top 40.
She was my girl, my closest friend, money. Time ago to go hard on me.
Obviously, we've been told this morning that midweek position for the album is currently number 2, which is fantastic, and I honestly think it's really fantastic. I'm trying to keep Pete on a level, though, because what I'm worried about is if he gets too elated that it's number 2 and then it slips by the end of the week to number 3 or number 4, he's going to be disappointed, not in a bad way, because, geez, I mean, a top 10, a top 5 would be incredible. Pete's got a great album, and something he should be immensely proud of, and we should all be immensely proud of. And so, if it goes top 10, job done, isn't it?
Well done. I hope it sounded all right. I was a little bit nervous, but... Yeah, I needed a doctor.
And you know, he wants a doctor.
Coming up, Pete creates hysteria and mayhem.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
This cannot be possible.
And there's an emotional reunion.
Hello!
It's the 15th of September and Pete's making the most of his second shot at the top. He's taking to the road on a whistle-stop signing tour and will visit 18 towns and cities countrywide in just 9 days. First up is Birmingham's Bull Ring, and our Pete's drawing in the crowds.
Thank you so much.
I cannot believe this reaction. I cannot believe it.
After painstakingly signing over 500 albums for the Midlands Massive, Pete hits the road again and is heading for Reading.
Peter, just quick, no, you're fine. Wear that, it's lovely. Pete,
Yeah?
please.
All right, mate, all right.
Come on.
Pete prepares himself for the onslaught of huge numbers of Team Andre fans.
We are off to Reading to do a signing, and I have just been told that there are how many people?
902.
Oh my God.
902. I love the preciseness of the two.
It's by far the biggest signing to date, and with so many fans at large, special security measures have been implemented.
Pete's going to have to literally come with me and stay with me and move him through. Being rude, not Pete, but there's a potential. There's a lot of young kids for pushing and shoving. If it goes wrong, Pete, just come with me. We'll get you off the floor and we'll calm it down as best we can. You've got over 1,000 people probably in the store. That's not even the people that are queuing.
It's just amazing. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
I'm blown away already.
Don't let me get all flipping emotional again. Jesus Christ, I've got to
grow some nuts.
I feel like a kid again, guys. Here we go.
Pete's not seen scenes like this since his Mysterious Girl days.
Oh, thank you, cutie. Give me a call. Oh, thanks.
He was gorgeous. He went like that to my face. My stomach is top butterfly.
We love you, Peter.
And how incredible is this that we're 5 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon in Reading and you've got this many people, and I think it just goes to show the measure of the man and how much support people feel and how they want to show it. Pete's just said to me, I feel really emotional. But I think that's everything, isn't it? It's everything that's gone on. It's all of these people coming to say, we love you, we support you. How could he not be emotional?
Pete, I love you.
They're getting to me. They're getting to me.
She said, I don't know if I've ever been good enough. I'm a little bit rusty and I think my head is caving in. I don't know if I've ever been really loved.
Mate, this has touched me beyond belief. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm strong, but this is like ridiculous.
With the signing over, Pete must wait for the crowds to clear. He will sit out in the makeshift dressing room where Brother Mike is waiting with Princess and Junior.
Where are those children of mine? I miss them like crazy. I'm starting to feel the vibe that I'm going to see them.
Don't say anything, just walk in. If you want the DVDs, I'll just... We're not going to say anything, we're just going to sneak up on them.
Hello!
Mum, Daddy.
Yeah, give me a kiss. Mwah, give me a kiss. Mwah. Oh. No, it's not. You're not allowed. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, no. Uh-oh, hang on. No. There's something there, and I think it's...
Yeah.
Guys, I've missed you so much. Did you tell me you missed me? Please tell me you missed me.
I miss you.
How much?
That much.
Yeah.
Daddy, going to raspberry on my belly again.
Should we do one to Princess first?
Can you do it to both of us?
What, at the same time?
Yeah.
How am I going to do that? You mean like a double whammy? What we have to do is put your bellies together and we have to go...
Yeah, baby.
I've missed you kids so much. Did you miss Daddy and Baddy?
You count and we count.
Go. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't seem to find them anywhere. I can hear them, but I can't see them. No. I can hear them. Could they be in those holes in the wall? No. What about behind here? I know where they are. They're right there! Hang on.
Stop still when you've lost love.
Finally, the fans have dispersed, so Pete and the kids can head home. Next day, Pete's back to work, leaving the kids at home with their nanny. He has a packed day of signings ahead, and this evening he'll be a special guest on the Jonathan Ross Show. Usually, Pete will stay until every last album is signed, but as they will need to leave for the studios at 6 sharp, the queue has been limited to just 500.
Hi, Brian. Oh, we watch you always on telly. Oh,
Give me a cuddle. God bless you, man.
3 hours into the signing and hundreds more fans are arriving outside, all desperate to meet Pete. Disappointed fans are becoming unruly, so Nicola makes a request to extend the 500 limit and ease the tension.
I've got to pick up
aggressive out there. There's some action.
already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the people that say no to
get in, then we're not prepared to deal with that as a company because we've said 500. We capped it. We agreed 10 minutes ago 500 is going to be it. I'm advertising to the people and I need to get my shop back open and I'm not prepared to do any more than 500.
Who hasn't got one? Who hasn't got one?
Hey, listen, mate, listen, I'm not being funny, it's getting really nasty out there, yeah?
It's just horrible. I've never had to do it before and it's horrible. It's horrible. Hate him. Yeah, having to turn people away, of course. It's horrible, isn't it? Having to say, you know, they've queued, but because we have to go, and I can't leave any later. I mean, I'm never going to leave early now, so I can't leave until 6, but then it's a nightmare. These guys physically won't allow us to have anyone else in the store.
Is there no way I can go up to the window and wave to them?
You're probably right, mate.
The police are saying no.
But listen, I'm not being funny, Pete. The problem you've got is a lot of young kids out there. If they see you, they're going to rush.
Well, I feel really bad because they only allowed 500 people in and then they shut the store and there's like so many people out there and they're causing a bit of mayhem, I think. It's causing a bit of a riot, but HMV won't allow anyone else in. So what can we do? So, I mean, you know, of course it's a nice situation to be in for us to know that people are coming, but it's a bad situation that you're not signing everyone's stuff and people are going to complain, but there's nothing we're allowed to do. They will not, the police will not allow anyone else in, so...
Reluctantly, Pete leaves for the studios and is faced by a sea of fans.
This is why you couldn't go out there, mate. Look across there, look. That's why you get in the car, mate, and we go, yeah? That's why we couldn't go out there, Pete. Let's go.
Pete, that is crazy. Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm ready for this.
They're chasing the bag.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! This cannot be possible. Jesus.
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems.
And to cap it all, the man with the Midas touch has just found out he's sold over 100,000 copies of the album.
The album is already gold. That is just... It's on its 4th day of sales, and we are gold. Wow. Wow. Speechless. I'm not, because I talk for England, but you know what I mean.
Bonkers.
It's a mad scramble as Pete finally makes it to the studios, slightly later than planned. Pete last appeared on the show over 2 years ago with ex-wife Katie, and he's looking forward to flying solo.
Pete has an opportunity now which he never had before when we've done this show, because he never really got a chance to speak before when we came on this show, and that's not being disrespectful to Kate, but obviously she did take over any conversation. So now Pete has an opportunity to kind of hold his own and have a conversation and to get involved. Obviously we're going to touch on everything that's going on, you couldn't not, but I feel very confident that Pete can handle himself and, you know, and do really well. And I just hope that they're not famous last words.
OK, ladies and gentlemen, here is Mr. Peter Andre. Mr. Peter Andre. Can I be honest with you? When you came on the show before and you were with, well, Katie was still being called Jordan, but Katie Jordan, and I'm not sure, I sometimes felt a bit sorry for you. But it did feel to me like there wasn't as much space for you in that relationship as there was for her. Would that be a fair assessment?
No, I don't want to say anything like that, because I think that's unfair, because it actually, you know, it was what it was, and it worked as it... Well, obviously it didn't eventually work, but it worked while we were together, so
because you were crazy in love with her, weren't you?
Of course I was. Of course I was.
Do you think you will ever get back together?
Are you serious?
In a way, here's the thing.
No, it will never... mate, honestly, it will never happen. I'm telling you now. It will never happen. But I will always, always love her as a mother of my children, and I will never hate her. I will never hate her. You know, and that's important, but definitely not.
That's a very sane response, and I wish you the very best with whatever happens and however it pans out. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peter Andre.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking it. It's been Right, tell me, what didn't come?
I thought you spoke really well under pressure. Let's keep walking, so I'm worried about your chest getting cold.
See, I said very nice things. I did not say one bad thing.
You spoke very well under pressure. I thought you spoke really beautifully, really well. You weren't nasty. You just spoke nicely.
Yeah.
And it's a hard interview to do, Pete.
No, I actually like Jonathan, and he said to me afterwards, he said he wanted to give me his number, so he said, can you get, if I don't see you, can you get, so we can get in touch, so we can get together as families. I like Johnny, you know?
Yeah, completely.
I like Johnny. He's... Oh, sorry.
Coming up, Pete's popularity goes meteoric.
And there's 6,000 people.
Oh,
and he finds out the album chart results.
So do you want to put me out of my misery, or do you want me to stew a bit longer? Bring it on, let's bring it on, baby!
Pete's road trip is gaining momentum, and each signing is exceeding all expectations.
Come on, baby.
Every day the crowds are getting bigger, better and more bonkers.
I'm a huge fan.
Ah, you're a good man. Thank you so much.
I'm really noticing a difference now in Pete's crowds that are coming to signings. Previously, it's been largely a female and a similar sort of age to Pete and that sort of thing. Obviously, people who were fans from before and have kind of grown up with him, if you like. But now, I'm noticing all sorts of ages, male, female, all sorts of people.
Doing right by them kids, let me tell you.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you so
I was
much.
a single dad for 4 years myself.
Oh, really?
I remarried my best friend and it's worked out really well. Yeah. So I expect the same for you and the rest of it. So
thank you very much.
It's the 19th of September and Pete's in Havant, Hampshire on the 5th day of his signing tour.
Oh my God, guys. Look.
And just when Pete thought he'd seen it all, today's reception is about to beat all records.
There's 6,000 people.
Oh, imagine that.
Okay, even I do not expect this at all.
Pete's arrival has caused huge tailbacks on the roads and police units and special security teams have been deployed.
Jesus Christ. Hi.
But with 6,000 fans already on site and thousands more heading over, it's causing chaos.
Hey, Harvey. How are you, baby?
I've just been told that they'd like us to go out as quickly as possible because the police are just shutting off the A3 because obviously stopping people getting here because it's just too mad.
Overnight to see Peter.
Yeah, 16 hours.
But 2 hours in, the signing is interrupted. There are fears for crowd safety as fans are climbing the fixtures to get a glimpse of Pete.
And obviously police and security and store staff are worried that things are going to collapse, which is obviously the last thing that anyone wants. We want it to be fun, we want people to enjoy themselves and be safe and be happy and to go away feeling really good. The last thing you want is someone to get hurt.
Finally, the signing is safe to resume.
He's amazing. He's just such a nice guy. It's like a dream, isn't he? I'm married.
We're just about at the end of the queue. Just a few more to go, I think.
How many more minutes to go, Nicola?
About 2 minutes to go.
You said that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I've been saying that actually for the last 20 minutes.
Pete's mammoth signing tour has drawn in crowds totalling over 30,000 and tomorrow he'll find out his chart position.
We've done everything we can. I don't know what else we could do. We did live TV with great plugs. We've done a fantastic signing this afternoon. That's it, it's in the lap of the gods now, isn't it? We can do no more. We've all done so much. Top 5 would be amazing. So fingers crossed.
We did it.
Well done.
That was
proud of you all the
That was
time.
the biggest signing ever, that was. Guys, thank you for all your help, everyone. Do you know what? I hope this will be memorable for all of us because I certainly haven't experienced that for a long time. Thanks, guys. Good night.
It's Sunday the 20th of September and Pete's back home in Brighton, anxiously awaiting an important phone call from his management.
It's Sunday, it's just gone 2 o'clock. I'm very nervous because this is chart day. I'm waiting for the call any second now from Neville. He said he'd call me as soon as he knows the chart position, and it's always around about 10 to 2, 2 o'clock, and it's about 10 past, I think, so I don't know what time it is, and I'm waiting. I'm really hoping this album has
made it to the top 5. I'd be happy with the top 10 because the top 10 means we can tour. But a top 5 would be amazing because the midweek was number 2, which blew us all away. None of us expected that, with Muse being at number 1 and Vera Lynn being at number 3. But top 5, come on, Nevs, give me a call, mate. Look, at the end of the day, it's all for the kids. Everything that happens, whatever happens now temporarily might be for me, but it all ends up being for the kids because you just, whatever you make, you know, who's your house going to go to? Who's the car's going to go to? That's going to go to them. Here he is. I knew it would happen. Come on, Neville Hendricks. Right, before you tell me, I know how important it is for us to get top 10 on this, but because the midweek was 2, I think we could be in top 10, but I'm really worried about top 5 because of Jay-Z, Vera Lynn. So do you want to put me out of my misery or do you want me to stew a bit longer? Okay. Okay. Yes! All right, we're top 5. That is brilliant news, but... there is no but, because I said I'd be ecstatic if it was 5. You've got to tell me it has to be 5 or 4 because Jay-Z, Vera Lynn, Muse, they would have taken the... Not 5? What? You're not... I'm not number 3, am I? Dude, that is awesome. Oh, man, I'm back. Thanks a lot, Nevs. Bye. Thanks. Excellent, excellent. I'm getting stronger, man. No tears today. Goosebumps, yes. Tears, no. Number 3! Yeah!
Coming up next time, Junior hits Pete where it hurts.
Oh! Junior, that's an area you don't hit.
And Pete proves he's still got the magic.
What's your name?
Charlie.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, yeah.
People that know me know I'm headstrong and I can be a pain, but I'm not a diva.
This is Fern Cotton, and next I'm going behind the scenes with the lovely Alicia Dixon to see what really makes her tick, only on ITV2.